So I'm excited to share a few moments with my good friend and Stack&Tilt authorized instructor, Timo van Heest. Timo, great to see you, buddy.
Good seeing you, Rob.
Sun's coming out.
Finally.
Day one of Camp 2.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of work on your hands today, so I won't keep you too long, but what we want to try to do here is have a chat and discussion about who you are, tell the audience a bit more and learn about you as an instructor, your background, what you're doing now, and your journey to what you're doing now, because you're in a huge part of Stack&Tilt, probably the most important cog in the system outside of Andy, I would say. The work you do behind the scenes and also in the front line is exceptional. So a lot of people may not know who you are yet. I'm sure they will eventually, but they may not know who you are just yet. So if you want to start at the beginning and just give us a bit of background about what got you into Stack&Tilt and where you are now.
Yeah, sure. Everybody's story is a little bit different, obviously. I think I came into the system, into the network, really as a teacher. I played tennis my whole life. Tennis was my game, up till the point where a friend took me to the driving range, and I guess I was lucky to hit that first shot flush, so I was hooked to the game straight away, which meant that I basically stopped playing tennis. Well, not the next day, but the next year, definitely, and started playing golf full time. And as you start playing golf full time, you get into the struggles of the game. Trying to find your way around, and got some answers from my coaches which wanted to help me, obviously, but at the same time I was getting my degree to become a physical education teacher, so it was always more on the teaching side of things, I would say. And doing 4 years of anatomy and biomechanics over there, I had a little bit of understanding of how the human body works, and that never really lined up with the instructions I was getting all the time. So I did a course in Spain, and I met Martin Park over there.
Okay.
And I still remember the day we go to the bar at the end, and he shows me some slides of Stack&Tilt. So he shows me the grid and some arcs, and we start talking for a little bit, and that starts making sense, right? So, and that turned into me driving to Denmark a couple of weeks or maybe 2 months later, where Andy was coming over to do a network training, and that was my way into the system, and everything made sense, and yeah, that was basically it. So more from a teacher's background than really from a player's background. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that makes the story maybe a little bit different than...
It is, yeah. I think that shows in your coaching and the way you approach it. I think you're very structured in your delivery of the system as well. Yeah. I see that educator in you very clearly whenever you teach. You've helped me with my game a little bit, and we did a video recently on my YouTube channel.
On the putting.
Right? Yeah. People may not know that we have a system for putting as well. Yeah. I did a video also with Billy, who's helped with the short game here at camp. Yeah. You teach full swing exceptionally well. You also teach putting better than anybody I know. And your putting lessons that you do at camp, maybe share a little bit about the system there.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of camp, what we do here, so you can show people that you can use the same system, the same schematics throughout the whole game. And putting has always been a part of the game that most golfers don't like to practice, or most coaches probably don't like to teach it either. I mean, I still remember starting teaching golf and having this system, and putting was not really on my radar, because you never get asked the question to, can we do a putting lesson, can we go to the green? It might be the last 2 or 3 minutes at the end of a lesson, like let's roll a few putts, but it was never really a structured way of delivering a system for putting. So spending a little bit of time with, a lot of time with Andy, talking all the different swings, got me hooked to the putting a little bit, and especially when we started doing these camps. I still remember us being in Portugal and designing this camp, and step by step it was clear that we needed this system written out for putting as well. So that's what I started doing. Started sketching out the grid for putting, started explaining a couple of different models to be able to putt, and explain all the different styles, because in putting it's probably even more difficult to see a standard, right? You got all these different styles with left hand low, ball more forward, ball more back. I mean, there's like probably a million types of putters and techniques that you could choose from. So it makes it for the public even harder to see if there's any fundamental stuff going on.
Yeah.
So writing that out was a important part of the work that needed to be done.
Yeah.
But also at the same time a great learning experience for me, because writing something down, putting something on paper, sets you up for discussions among colleagues, colleagues that know a lot about the swing, and they see how what you explain about putting fits into how they think about the full swing. Yeah. But it also sets you up for different discussions online, which we will have a lot. So that was definitely a big learning experience for me as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good for me to see you put that out, and the discussions it elicits are great. I think it's a really cool system, and as you say, sometimes people don't even think there would be a system for putting. It looks very different.
It's all feel, and if the feel doesn't match up to the performance that you're expecting, you just change grip or you change the whole putter, and
yeah, it's either natural or you're not.
Yeah, I mean,
you've studied with the aim point system as well, which you teach a little bit of here, and also I know.
Yeah, I've did the aim point. Spent quite a bit of time with David Orr, who taught me a lot about the putting. He's a great guy. He has a lot of knowledge on the swing, I would say, but also on putting. So he helped me a lot, and I mean that's always important, I think. And knowing you, I know you do that as well. When you get into conversation with different coaches, it's always important to credit the people that helped you along. So I definitely have to mention the guys from Aimpoint, David Orr, and you guys as well, because bouncing back and forth these ideas about whether it's building out camp or building out this putting program or building out the clinic program that we launched for our instructors and our students worldwide a couple of months ago. It's not a one-man job. It's the build-up through all the years that makes it such a good system, I would say.
Some things that hopefully you'll get to see soon will be more content on the YouTube channel that you're currently watching, and also Timo's working extremely hard behind the scenes on improving the content in the portal, adding more to the Stack&Tilt portal, which I'll be helping with as well, making some content, putting some good videos in there. I think ultimately our goal, I know we've spoken about this over a number of coffees and different conversations about what we want to provide people, is this system for playing golf and this ability to be able to get access to information that's really going to help their game. Yeah,
I think a lot of people that go online, I mean the landscape has changed a lot over the last, I mean how long have we been teaching this system? It's getting close to 15 years, and the landscape has changed. There's a lot of materials and a lot of videos online, and I think a lot of people will recognize that, hey, that looks like Stack&Tilt. So we want to be out there a little bit more. I think most of our instructors are posting a lot of stuff, including you. But that's definitely on the calendar for this year to really launch the YouTube channel again, and the portal with that. Yeah.
Because the fingerprints, as you say, are all over it. If you just look, if you know where to look or you pay a little bit of attention, you can see how many coaches are using the system, and it's
which was, I think, from the beginning the goal for Andy and Mike. I mean, the system is there to be used. And because it's a good system, it works, and so we love to see everybody using it.
Excellent. And then where are you based for people who don't know? Because we didn't mention that. Where are you teaching now? Because you're at a fantastic facility.
Yes, I'm based at La Hacienda Golf Links, slightly more south down the coast where we are now in San Roque. I've got an academy there together with my colleague Victor Garcia, who's also a Stack&Tilt instructor, obviously. And we run the academy there, and that's where we made our video about the putting as well.
So we'll put that into the description.
See the backdrop, then go to that video.
I would highly recommend visiting Timo for A, expert instruction, and B, a beautiful golf course and range, and the view's spectacular.
It is. It's a special place.
Timo, good luck this week. I know you're going to do a wonderful job as always. Thank you for your friendship over the last 10 years. And really look forward to developing this more with you and the rest of the team. If anyone wants to learn more about Timo, I'm going to put all of his links, descriptions, and everything down in the description of this video. His Instagram and your website, email, so you can get in touch with Timo. He does practice days as well. We'll travel throughout Europe teaching with Martin, and
we've got some nice events coming up.
We do. So,
for sure.
Stack&Tilt.com is the place you're going to see a lot of these events posted as well. But I'll also put Timo's info in the description so you can contact him directly.
Good stuff.
I know you're busy. I'll let you get back to work. Thanks, man.
That's about it.
That's the outtake.
Yeah, that's the outtake.